My name is Puja Changoiwala. I am an Indian journalist and author. I have written 3 books and I mainly report about human rights concerns in India. So how did I become a journalist? When I was pretty young, I think your age, and I was a good student. So if you're a good student in India, you either become a doctor or an engineer. So I was on my way to becoming a doctor, but in my final exam, there were these 2 frogs cut up in front of me. Okay, and the teacher told me identify the testicles of the frog. And I pointed to the testicles, and I was very sure that those were the testicles, but it turned out to be a female frog. So that's when I realized this is not for me. Science is not for me. I'm not going to do this, but what do I do? And that's when I went through a few aptitude tests. I'm not comfortable sitting, I can't see all of you. So that's when I went through a few aptitude tests, and they told me, you talk well, you write well, maybe you could become a journalist. And I thought, why not? Let's try. And but I hadn't given any entrance exams, so you have to give certain entrance exams to become a journalist, to do a course in mass media. But in India, there is a way around that. What you can do is you can bribe the principals, and you can get a seat. So what is bribe? It is actually quite surprising and quite nice that people here do not understand the word bribe. Bribe means giving money under the table. So if you want good grades, you could give some money to your teacher and she'll give you better grades. Of course, it doesn't work here. You have to be in India for that. Or maybe...
No, feel free to...
Yeah, so at the time, the teacher asked me for 3,500 euros to give me a seat in the mass media college. And my father said, I don't bribe for education. And I was pissed. I'm like, you're rich. Why will you not bribe for my education? And he's like, I don't bribe for education. So I think that was the first time when, I had to figure it out on my own. So I went begging to colleges around Mumbai. I found a seat. I had somebody who accepted me. And then I did so well in class that the college which asked for a bribe, they took me on my own merit. So that was the first instance when I learned how to fight. And it was one of the most defining experiences of my life, because as a journalist you have to know how to fight, especially in India, because in my home I was the first one who ever completed her graduation, who went abroad to study.
Donc nous faisons depuis plusieurs années le choix de faire venir un auteur anglophile parce que ça nous semble très important pour nos élèves qu'ils se rendent compte de l'impact mondialiste de l'anglais, de son utilité dans toutes les parties du monde. C'est aussi une façon de les ouvrir à d'autres formes de culture. En plus, nous avons la chance d'avoir une équipe d'anglais, de professeurs d'anglais très dynamique, qui prépare très bien nos élèves. Et d'une manière générale, tous les ans, ça se passe bien. Et cette année, effectivement, le fait que ce soit une autrice indienne était pour nous quelque chose de très important dans toute cette perspective.